Hey teammates, Colonel Greenwald here. Hopefully you've all had a chance to read the email that I sent out regarding the latest updates on the COVID situation. I wanted to follow up on that message a little bit and talk about changes with regards to the May UTA. What's different this month than last month? If you recall, last month the situation was very unstable. It seemed like every minute there was a new announcement of bad news, more restrictions, closures, travel restrictions, and just an overall trend of instability. And so it made sense for us in that environment to clamp way down on the April UTA in an effort to protect you and your families as much as possible. The situation seems to be a little more sustainable this month than it was this time last month. We still have the travel restrictions which prevent us from reimbursing travel and lodging for anyone outside of 50 miles. That's still in place. Those of you who live within 50 miles can come to drill based on your unit leadership's guidance. If you have not already been told by your unit whether you are going to report to the workplace for the May UTA, then please reach out to them as soon as possible to find out for sure. Those of you who will not be reporting still have the option to do telework or reschedule as appropriate. Now I'm going to turn it over to Chief Buchanan to talk about some resiliency programs and resources that are available to you to help take care of you and your families.
Thanks, Colonel Greenwald. Happy Friday, y'all. In addition to the resources that we have already been providing via our Facebook page and many other avenues, the Airman Family Readiness Center is now conducting multiple webinars, whether it be financial assistance or employment assistance. So please be sure to watch our Facebook page for specifics on that. Other resources that are always available to us, the chaplains, they're 24/7. You can reach out to your shirt, and please note that the DPH is also available. If you're coming in for the May UTA, please note that if you're going to frequent the BX or you need to go to the commissary or the shopette, please note that it is 100% mask wear. You will be provided with a mask, a face mask, if you don't already have one at your unit during your sign-in. But if you need to run to military clothing and grab t-shirts, know that they're going to stop you at the door and they're going to ask you to put a face mask on. You can reach out to us through the action line and the action line button on the Air Force Connect app anytime and ask questions if the boss and I haven't provided you the information that you need, but we're here for you. These times are tough for all of us, so it's important that we remain resilient. What I need for each of you to do is be a good wingman. Reach out to someone in your unit and find out how they're doing. In return, that's going to stir a conversation that's going to allow them to ask how you are as well. One great way to remain resilient is get some exercise, whether it's a walk or a run or a bike ride. The heat index is really on the climb. Stay hydrated, and that ain't no joke. Forge and fight.
Thanks, Chief, for that great information. I want to send a huge shout out to the medical professionals that have deployed in support of the COVID fight. Please join me in sending a huge thanks to them for doing what reserve citizen airmen do. It's also important for those of us who haven't deployed to stay in touch with the families and take care of those airmen's families while they're off doing the mission. I'd like to close by telling all of you thanks for your professionalism, for your diligence in complying with all of the social distancing and the stay-at-home orders and all the other measures that we put in place to fight this virus. I know that this situation is affecting all of us, and some of us are feeling the pressure more than others, and I want us all to stay in touch with each other. Thank you all for serving, and can't wait to see you at drill, forge and fight.